Hey ladies, happy Wednesday. I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. I wanted to check in with you. What's the weather like in your side of the world? I mean, on my side, it's a rainy day today. It's a little chilly, but God is good. I'm happy, I'm alive, I'm well. I wanted to check in with you because a lot of times as women, we tend to believe that our voice is not that powerful. So today we had a quotation in the group by Diana Hardy that said it only takes one voice at the right pitch to start an avalanche. When I think about that statement, I think about the glass ceiling effect that many times a lot of us believe that the ceiling is too hard to break, right? In whatever circumstance or whatever area or arena that you may find yourself in, whether it be professionally, personally, and so on, it's like I cannot achieve a particular thing because I'm a woman. She said it takes one voice to do something. A lot of times we believe as if what we have to say is not that important, or even though we know that it's important, we are afraid to use our voice to say it because we are afraid to be exposed. I remember when I was working on my PhD on my dissertation, I read somewhere somebody saying, you knock the glass long enough and eventually it's going to break. Your voice might be that one voice that needs to start the avalanche. Your voice at the right pitch will start an avalanche in whatever area that you are going to speak about. Your story, your journey, your transformation, whatever it is you have been through and that you have overcome, and that you are believing that you are afraid to actually share that story because you think it's going to expose you, it will be the story, it will be the voice used at the right time and the right pitch that will start an avalanche and help to expose things and to be able to probably bring healing for so many people. I see we have Dr. J. L. Jacob all the way from Tobago. I'm not sure if that's where you're right now. I just want to give you a shout out, Jaylene. Thanks for watching, but my encouragement for you, whatever you're doing right now, is recognize that you have an important role to play in this world. You were brought here for a specific reason. You have a unique story, and if you realize that you need to be sharing your story, if you realize that this is your time to use your voice so that you can begin an avalanche, you can begin to be that voice of representation for so many people, then your time is now. Truly, I mean, I understand that there are so many fears associated with being exposed, so many fears associated with being in public. But let me tell you something. When you begin to share your story, the more you share your story, the more empowered you are to share it. Because as you share that story, you will realize that there are so many people waiting on the other side of your message to be delivered, to be transformed, to make shifts in their life, to make critical decisions in their life, because your voice is going to start an avalanche. For the past 2 days, I spoke on issues that were very personal to other people. I spoke about a case that happened with a lady who was shot in Florida by her husband, and then another one about a young man who was sexually molested. The reason why I touched on these topics is because in these two situations, people are being judged. In these two situations, we have things happening that in one case, like in the case where the young man was molested and now gay, people might be judging him. In the case of the lady who was murdered by her husband, there is something that preceded that, because many people may have said to stay in the relationship. Why did I choose to use my voice to speak about these two issues? Because I realized that in our Christian communities specifically, we do not speak about certain issues. And if my voice has to be that one voice that will sound an alarm to start an avalanche about something, then so be it. And so what I'm saying is, ladies, it may be your time to share your story. It may be your time to begin to speak about your situation. It may be your time to speak about what your journey has been like, because you may be able to start an avalanche and help so many other women to free themselves because of your journey. Help so many other women, men, children, boys, girls all over the world to experience something different, because you were brave enough to use your voice at the right pitch to start an avalanche so that you can create massive change in the world. I pray that God is going to bless you. as you think about this, because I know there are many of you in this group right now who are supposed to be sharing your messages on platforms all over the world. Right now, you're at home. 75% of the world is at home. Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, all of these are platforms right now that you can use to share your story. If you feel that you need to do that, but you're not sure how to craft that story, you're not sure how you're going to share that message, then I want to invite you to actually have a discovery call with me. You can put in this in the comment section, I want to have a discovery call, or just put me, whatever it is. Let's get on a call together. I would like to hear where you are right now in terms of even your mindset and everything else, to see if we can actually work together so that I can support you in being able to get yourself out there, sharing that message, using your voice, because you are going to start an avalanche. You are going to help create change in the lives of so many people. And I am honored every single day of my life to wake up knowing that I can support women just like you. I can support you ladies in this group. I can help women get their voice back, use their voice to start an avalanche and create awareness in areas and in places where we have shut things down, where we have closed the box and pretend like they don't exist. Ladies, it's your time to use your voice. It's your time to begin to impact the world, because you were brought here for a specific purpose. And even though sometimes the stories you might share came from something that was meant to destroy you, the beautiful God that we serve is now going to use your voice to be able to create change, to inspire, to impact, and to influence others to make changes in their own lives. So God bless you, ladies, and I'll check in again tomorrow. Bye-bye.